Okay, now we're going to talk about number 4, solving differential equation. This one's a little bit intense compared to what we had in the previous test because we didn't quite do enough, or that didn't involve logs, and we want to make sure you guys are comfortable with that. So remember the technique, kind of rhymes, separation, integration, substitution, isolation. So we want to separate x and y, so that would be pretty easy. dy over y minus 2 equals dx over x cubed. It's kind of like cross-multiplying in a way, if you think about it. No, well, actually not quite, but you get what I'm talking about. So I think you guys are okay with that. Integration. I think you guys need to do natural log absolute y minus 2. That's fantastic. And then this is a big mistake a lot of people made. A lot of you did ln of x cubed, which makes no sense. And I know why you did that because you have 1 over x cubed. But why did I do ln y minus 2 on the left side? Y minus 2 is a linear factor, right? So of course you have to ln. Because we know that when you have 1 over x and you integrate it, that's natural log absolute of x. We know that, plus c, of course. We know that. That's not 1 over x, it's 1 over x cubed. Isn't that just the same thing as x to the negative 3 times dx? Right? So when I'm integrating this, this is actually going to be, I forgot the integral symbol, so my apologies. You want to add 1 to the exponent and divide by a new exponent, and of course plus c. So that cost you guys some points, so you had to be careful there. And then let's clean up a little bit. That's going to be now negative 1/2, or negative 1 over 2x squared, I guess we could say, treat it like that, plus c, natural log y minus 2. Okay, now let's substitute our initial values, which is right there. So natural log of absolute 1 minus 2, negative 1 over 2 times 2 squared, plus c. It's a little bit nasty. Now because you have absolute at negative 1, that's going to be just ln of 1. And negative 1/8 plus c, and natural log of 1 is 0. So c is just 1/8. So if you did all that correctly, you got a majority of the points, because that's really what this is all about. Knowing to separate, knowing to integrate correctly, knowing to substitute, solving for c, and then using c. So now we have natural log of y minus 2 equals negative 1 over 2x squared plus 1/8. Now the algebra at this point is not as critical in terms of points on the AP, so I wouldn't get too bent out of shape if you couldn't isolate, because that algebra does get a little bit messy here. But this is the isolation part. So, don't spend too much time if you're having a little trouble with the isolation part. But hopefully you would know to convert that to an exponential function. That's how we convert from log, rewrite log functions. So we have negative 1 over 2x squared plus 1/8. So, of course, y minus 2 could be the positive or negative of that. Because when we plug a negative 2 in for x, we want y to be 1, because it could equal positive or negative of that e to whatever. If you plug in 2 for x and 1 for y, you want to get a true statement. It won't be true for this one, it'll be true for this one right here. And you can just move 2 over to the other side, and now we have this isolated. And you can leave your answer like that. You don't have to really do much else with it. That's all. Now, domain, x, of course, can't equal 0, because it's on the bottom fraction. And we do have to look at the right branches. And because y is, because x is negative, we had negative 2, we go from negative infinity to 0. And then the limit, as x approaches negative infinity, It's a little crazy, but being negative 1 over 2 infinity squared plus 1/8, of course that fraction just goes towards 0. So it's just y equals 2 minus e to the 1/8 power, which is kind of a weird number. If you did calculate it, I believe, and again, those were just 1 point, so they're not really a big deal. 2 minus e to the 1/8. Oh, come on. Yeah, 0.867. So. Now, if you're able to find that limit correctly but have the wrong answer part A, I still give you full credit for part C because I don't want to double penalize you, just so you know. Okay. And actually, I'll yeah, what the heck. Well, no, I'll stop this.